Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky, and I am a living Christ. I should like to speak to you today about the fact that we live in an illusory world, a world concocted by the satanically ruled conscious intellect, the satanically ruled intellect. It creates a world of division, a world of competition, a world at war with itself and others. It creates doubt. Well, I come to you with a oneness of consciousness based in the subconscious mind, the God mind, the mind of creation. You see, the mind of truth. Such a mind is not welcome in a world of competition, because that's a world of power. That's the world of dominance. And those who sit at the helm of hell do not want to lose it. I speak to you of the world leaders, simple politicians. They're Satanists. Some don't even know it. They reach that level of power, not understanding what it truly means. They're broken people, broken-spirited people. They live in the confusion of their conscious intellect, which is split, divisive, and at war. Of course, it is also the creator of illusion, of mythologies, of superstitions. They're the creators of the technical world that promises inventions which make life easier for you. But at the core of your being, you're still split. You're still confused. You're still dependent. You've lost your ability to be a balanced human being. So that's what this video is all about. It's a matter of spiritual balance, to live in a balance of your subconscious mind, which is the mind of God, holistic, infinite in understanding, which shows itself as the screen of nothing. And then you have the conscious intellect, which is the mind of something, a limited something, a temporary something. It has birth, it has death, a beginning and an end, quite in conflict with the subconscious mind, which is infinite, timeless, a dimension of what is forever, eternal. You're all eternal beings, but you believe yourself to be intellectuals. Therefore, you are limited to time. You are limited to linear thought. Time and space, a beginning, an end, birth, death. That's your illusion. That's what you live day to day. And you try to understand it. Well, understanding cannot be found in the intellect. The intellect must cease to be in you. Your consciousness is then shifted to the subconscious mind, which is the infinite mind of what is, of creation. You are the creators of your own life, and therefore you are responsible for its quality. You have no ability to blame others for what happens to you, because it is your actions that occur only when you make a decision to become one, to become understanding instead of knowledgeable. Knowledge doesn't cure anything. It treats the symptoms. It's symptomatic in its approach to problems. But you become dependent upon that symptomatic approach, and therefore you rely upon others to do your thinking for you. That is your mistake. That is your downfall. You are thrust into hell, the depths of hell, the depths of slavery, because that's what you are. You're a slave because you believe. You believe what someone else has told you, and you believe that to be truth. Nonsense. That is the idea of truth. That is the false God that truth says proliferates in the conscious realm of intellect. You must transcend that limitedness. How do you do that? You silence the mind, the conscious intellect, through meditation, and you enter into the quietness of the infinite subconscious mind, the non-dualistic mind, the mind of God, the mind of creation. There you act, and your actions create your quality of life. That's what happens. That's all that happens. It's simple. It's direct. Surely we must use the conscious intellect to communicate with one another, to use words, you see. But words are symbols. They're illusions. They're not real. But if you believe those ideas to be real, you're living in a world of illusion, your own projected illusion. That's what you worship. You worship a false god. And you get what you deserve. Look at the history books. They're written by Satanists, for Satanists. For all academics are Satanists. All professors are Satanists. All scientists are Satanists. All politicians, world leaders, religious leaders are Satanists. Why? Because they operate from the intellect and not from the world of truth. They program you, the worker, the producer of wealth. You create the wealth. You are the creator of all that is in this world. They are the managers, and they siphon off your energy for their services. And what happens? You have the dichotomy of the rich and the poor. And the poor are worked to death, or worked until they are disabled and of no use whatsoever. And they become useless eaters to those who rule over you. And they're to be disposed of by population control methods. Methods of poisoning the ocean, the water that we drink, of the air that we breathe, of the food that we eat. Do you understand? All those are based in the conscious intellect, which is satanic and has its downside. It gives you pleasure for a time, but it destroys you in the end. What's the solution to that? It's not an either-or proposition, for that is duality, acting out. It is the balance of knowing that you are the God of your own world and your own world only, and responsible for its actions and quality of life. And in conjunction with using the mechanical, conscious intellect for ideas that are mechanical, technical, repeatable. Mechanical, I keep repeating mechanical, but that's all life is in essence for Satanists. A proven, known, stimulus-response, mechanical reaction. But you are not aware of that. And that's why you are enslaved. You are dependent. You form into groups. Groups of misery. Love's company. But you cannot break out of that, because that is called for an individual action, and you're incapable of operating at that level. You merely respond. You react. You cannot act. Be at one. Be whole, holistic, holy. That's what a man of truth is. That's what a Christ is. That's what I bring you. And it angers you. Because you are insulted. I don't insult you. I merely speak the truth, and your reaction to that truth is insulting to you. You are the creator of this world. You are the creator of the false world by creating government and religions and organizations such as banks, which control your money, your life energy. They control your actions. They create laws, satanic laws, millions of laws, where you cannot act anywhere without breaking one of those laws, and then you are punished. You're beyond that. I have proven that. I have faced a 40-year prison term and a conviction, and when it came time for sentencing, I asserted my sovereignty, indicating that they had not proven that the satanic government, has jurisdiction over any sovereign man or woman. They could not prove their power over me, their sovereignty, their authority over me. 40 years. And they cut me loose. Get this guy out of the court, because he threatens the whole action of corruption that the present civilized world thrives upon. It's time to change all that. It's time for you to understand who you are and the power that you have. You are the creator of government. What you have created through voting, can uncreate. That is the promise of the Declaration of Independence. You can uncreate a corrupted government at any time. And that time is now. Stop supporting government. Change your relationship with your employer and get a full day's a full day's pay for a full day's work. And then you vote with your dollars. You support with your money voluntarily, individually, for the kind of services you want. And watch how this present government of corruption dies. Because they are in the world of birth and death, beginning and end. And when that money, that energy, ceases to come to them, corruption will die. Then you, the living man, the true creator of your life, can build a new government. The collective mind of man, of living man, of all men, know everything there is to know. It's only the conscious intellect that is piecemeal in awarding certain men certain perks, ideas. And those ideas change the world. It's a system, but a corrupt system. And I assure you that if you come to the point of understanding who you truly are, you will not do anything to harm another. Because in the non-dualistic world of what is, you are the other. I am you. I am that I am. And so are you. But you suffer from amnesia. It's time for you to regain who and what you truly are. That's what this video has been all about. Listen to it again. I assure you, every time you listen to this video, you will get something new from it. That newness is you. You will regain who you truly are. It may take you time, because you are operating through the resistance of the time-bound intellectual mind. But once you begin to learn how to transcend that mind, to be quiet, and to allow truth into your life, you shall be free. Thank you for your time.